Were you arrested for a DUI? You might lose your license in just 30 days unless you take one key step. In this video, I'll explain exactly what a DMV APS hearing is and how requesting one could protect your driving privileges. I'm attorney Kara Stein-Conaway with the Stein-Conaway Law Firm. We help people facing DUI charges and other criminal cases in the San Luis Obispo and Santa Maria courts. I know this can be a confusing and overwhelming time, and I'm here to help. Before I tell you more about the DMV hearing, I am going to share a wellness tool with you. If you're going through this process, you're probably feeling stress, uncertainty, and maybe even shame. That is completely normal. But how you talk to yourself during this time really matters. I'm going to share a wellness tip that I learned from the book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. The first agreement is, be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid speaking against yourself. It might sound simple, but in the midst of dealing with a legal challenge, using this principle can be transformative. If you're telling yourself things like, I'm a failure, or this will ruin everything, stop. That is not being impeccable with your word. That is speaking against yourself. Instead, try shifting the narrative to something like this. I made a mistake and I'm taking the steps to move forward. This does not define who I am. It's something I can learn from. Your words shape your mindset, and your mindset shapes your ability to get through this. Being impeccable with your word is not just about honesty with others. It's about kindness and truth with yourself. Now I'm going to tell you what you need to know about the DMV hearing. When someone is arrested for a DUI in California, there are actually 2 separate processes that begin. One through the criminal court system and one through the DMV. In this video, let's focus on the DMV part. Here's what happens. When you were arrested, the officer likely gave you a pink piece of paper. That's the DS-367 form. That is your temporary license and also a formal notice that the DMV plans to suspend your driving privileges. The suspension doesn't start right away. You have a small window of time, which is only 10 calendar days from the date of arrest, to call the DMV and request a hearing to fight or delay the suspension. Here's the important part. If you fail to request the hearing within 10 calendar days of your DUI arrest, that suspension is automatically going to happen 30 days from the day of your arrest. And guess what? In those 30 days, you may not have time to take the steps that you need to take to be eligible for the type of driver's licenses that you could be eligible for after suspension. But if on the other hand, if you do request your hearing within those 10 calendar days, it puts a pause on the suspension action while the hearing is pending. And it gives your lawyer the time your lawyer needs to prepare your defenses to the suspension action. And even if those defenses aren't strong enough to prevent a suspension altogether, it gives you the time you need to get the pieces in place to help you qualify for post-suspension license options that you may be eligible for. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you understand the importance of requesting a DMV hearing within 10 calendar days of a DUI arrest in California. If you found this information useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more tips and advice on navigating the legal system. And if you have any questions or need further guidance, drop a comment below. My team and I are here to support you.